I just thought it was weird, though, that it won. I kind of figured that Copper Golem might have won. Unless I'm thinking of a different Minecon thing. Unless that was like the year before. It was weird. Anyway. I don't know. The one that won, I think, was the one that sniffs out seeds. I was like, what? Like, what are you doing? Seeds are easy to get a hold of. There's no reason for it. I guess it's good for a start game. Maybe, like, if you want to get wheat seeds pretty early. Or melon or pumpkin or whatever. But, yeah, like, it's not really that good. Huh. Getting really good with the elytra now. I used to be terrible with the elytra, and I never liked it. I think I'm getting good. Or at least better than I was before. Hey, look, a village. Nice. No, that isn't delay or lag. I just saw it now. Ah, hate that a lot. Anyway, let's go pick up all this stuff. I love hay bales. He did. Hmm. Is there any farms in here? You guys have any potato farms? Or carrot farms? Why is there mossy cobble here? That's weird. Is that a new change? I thought it was always cobble. I guess it's to symbolize age, maybe, of the area. There's bread. That's delicious. I'll take it. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, so even though I don't even remember if I kept it on, but even if my Elytra has Swift Sneak, it doesn't actually work. Which is weird because if you put any other enchantment, it works as if it was on the on the correct item. So either that's a something that they ended up working on, which is really weird. I don't think it was that big of a deal that you needed to kind of patch in, but whatever. I'm not really seeing a crafting table though, which is very weird. Hello, cat. Nothing here? Nope. Okay, I'm taking a bed though. I don't want to go fly at night. I can barely see as it is. Hey, look, emeralds, nice. And leather, I can store that and never use it. I am pretty much a hoarder. I will like grab a bunch of items and then never use them. But then again, my explanation for why I do that is like just in case there's a new version and like you need like 300 leather for a new item. It's like I have the leather now. Like I didn't use it. It's like, look, I still have the leather for it to go and use it myself. Oh, there's no bed here. That's interesting. Okay, it should be night though. Game, it should be night though. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so you can probably already tell like what day it is. I think it came out on the 7th. It was like the 7th or the 8th. Which I always thought is weird though, because like every time I look on the wiki, on the day they usually update, they don't update right away. And then it's like, okay. And then like the next day, so we'll say like if it happened on the 7th, I'll check on the 8th, and it's like, oh yeah, it was updated on the 7th. What are you talking about? Like I literally just checked on the 7th and you guys didn't say anything. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't bring any new ores though, which is very sad. But they did bring a few items. I know I was reading one of them, and I was trying to figure out what it was doing, or what it did. I can't remember what it was called. Oh, excuse, excuse. Sorry. Anyway, something I wanted to mention though, and this was kind of funny. I don't know if it was just like, two really big brain people like going with a story or something like that. But I was watching a Minecraft series. I know, shocker. I watch Minecraft series. But I watch it on my own time, and I watch it whenever I'm trying to figure something out, or when I'm trying to design an area. Usually, like when they design an area, it gives me Sparks gives me an idea of what I want to do with the area. So, hey, but I was watching, and they were creating their own story about the Skulk trying to take over, and I was like, hey, they're copying my idea. Then again, I don't even know when they came up with the idea, but I think I was finished my series by the time that video went up. So then again, it's like, but how long was that editing process? Because mine is nothing, and I could literally tell them the exact date that I recorded it. The exact date that I came up with the idea, I can't tell you because I have no idea what it was. I can tell you that I wanted to do something special with it uh for at least one version. It didn't have to be 1.19, but it just so happens though that we were pretty much done with 1.19 and I was already pretty much finished with Sercacraft, so I decided to go, "Hey, I'm pretty much done with this. Let's go and do something else." So, that's exactly what I did. I finished my series and then I was done. And then I think it was either while I was editing the Sercraft footage or it was after I started uploading that session. They that person started to upload like their story of the Skulk and how it wants to spread, and I was like, that kind of sounds like my story a little bit, except for that the Skulk is spreading because it wants like the alpha or the prime catalyst, which is weird. But anyway, maybe it was just two brains thinking like I don't know. I don't know. I already kind of thought though that the skull kind of acted like a parasitic thing because it kept changing blocks to be its own image instead of just trying to share the same space. I don't know if that's what a parasitic thing is, but it just kind of sounded like it. So I wanted to roll with it as a story, but God, I love mountains in this game, man. They're really, really good. And depending on the biome, they're actually really incredible. A jungle? What? Oh my word. Bro, that's amazing. Did I see a temple? Or no? Okay, my mouse is acting weird a little bit. It's not positioning it forward. Or maybe it's Minecraft, I'm not quite sure. It's not doing what I want, though. Maybe they added a new setting that makes it very difficult to do it. Anyway. What? No, I threaded that perfectly, game. You're just jealous because I did it perfectly. Yeah, so pretty much all I did is that I generated this world in single player. Uh, I did slash locate biome of like the warm ocean, just so I could get the pretty colors on the bottom. just to kind of hide the fact that there's something big on the top that's actually making it darker. And that's pretty much all I did is I just placed it through Amulet and moved my character inside in the prison cell, and that's it. But I was already kind of thinking of the netherite block because I know for a fact that like when I tried to get it, was it in was it in 1.16 or 17? Oh, stay away from there. I think it was 17. When I tried to get it into 1.17, it was very difficult for me to get a hold of it. So I just asked my friend, "Hey, do you have some TNT?" And then we just started blowing up the Nether. And then we just passed a lot of the ancient debris, just so I could pick it up later. We thought about beds, but beds were extremely like I thought the beds were extremely dangerous, and I wanted TNT just so that like we can just get a lot better area that we can work around with. And because like we had a decent chunk of gunpowder, so okay, nothing really too special over here though. I haven't found a single desert yet, but I'm surprised I found a jungle. I remember when jungles were first released, I found a jungle every time I started a new world. It was like close to spawn or it was spawn. Nowadays, you can barely find jungles. And even if you find a jungle though, like the dungeon that only spawns there isn't worth it. Uh, I hope that I actually did meet for that. Anyway, goats. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I got all the goat horns. I don't think I had given myself a chance for that. Also, if you use this to kind of get to know the channel a little bit, uh, Oblivion's almost done, or Oblivion modded playthrough is almost done, which is very fascinating that it's actually almost over. And something that I'm surprised though is that Oblivion has lasted over 300 videos. It is the longest lasting series that is actually on the channel. That's not including mod playthroughs. That's just Oblivion modded playthrough in general. That's just that large, and that's just incredible in of itself. Like I understand that Oblivion's a large game, and it takes several hours to kind of complete, but or it can take several hours to beat, but like that long doesn't make much sense to me. Did I just like solve it or something? No. I don't even have a light source. So I'm going to go and make it bright for you guys. That kind of helps, I think. All right, let's see here. I figured. No! Can you stop? Ugh. I hate this. Alright, just use hay bales to get out. It's a waste of hay bales. It's also a waste of rockets. I'm trying to rocket my way out, but I guess not. Alright. Yeah, another thing about the Oblivion mod playthrough is that I've also started improving my mod a little bit. Uh, Not only for the series, but just for in general. Just for like personal reasons, I just wanted to improve it a little bit more. So right now it's it's 10 times better than what it was. I've also just added a few things that I said I was going to add from that series. I'm not going to mention what they were, but or what they are, but I can definitely say though that they're being added as we speak. I've also added something else that was also planned, and then I said that I wanted to work on it not now, and then I decided against that again. So I started working on it again. So now it is being done. I think I was doing a lot of the work today while the server was being prepped. I was just doing a lot of that stuff, and then I found out